With the meteoric rise of cryptocurrency in the past year, Twitter has become a very, very attractive target for scammers. See, back in the day, you may have played MMOs such as World of Warcraft, Ultima Online and that, or even RuneScape. And you see what would happen in these games, people would stand around the central town hall where all the players would meet to access their bank and shop for items. And what they would do, they would promise other players to double their money if they simply gave them some money. So if you gave them $1,000, they will give you $2,000 in return. If you gave them $2,000, they will give you $4,000 in return. Of course, if you were to ever to do this, they will take your money, log off, and vanish, never to be seen again. This exact same scam is currently happening on Twitter like crazy at the moment. If you look at any high-profile cryptocurrency poster on Twitter, you'll notice in the reply sections, one of the first comments is usually always a scammer, and they'll make a post something like, I'm giving out 100,000 Ethereum, first people to send me from 0.3 to 0.7 Ethereum will get this back doubled. Of course, if you send them their money, they never double it, they never send it back, it's gone forever. So watch out for that. That is definitely on the rise and absolutely huge at the moment. Number 4, pump and dump groups. There are massively organized groups on Discord with hundreds of thousands of users. And the idea is what they all do at the same time is buy a particular low market cap coin. Because they're all buying, that price will absolutely massively rise. And when it rises, they all sell it off. Now you all make a lot of money and get rich, right? Wrong. You see, with these pump and dump groups, only the inner circle makes money. Everyone on the outside does not make money at all. Those are the ones losing out on money in order for the inner circle to make profit. These pump and dump groups are massive, and essentially they're all organized on Discord in order to get the signal a bit earlier, which is what coin they're going to buy, so you can get in earlier and make more money. You need to invite friends. For every X amount of friends, they'll post you what coin is going to be bumped 3 seconds earlier, 5 seconds earlier, 10 seconds earlier. The thing is, even on these Discord groups, the people on the inner circle usually aren't even calling the shots. There are people on the outside that are actually organizing this and making lots and lots of money from the low plebs on Discord. So we're going to look at the anatomy of a pump and dump group in detail on a later video. But that's definitely a big scam. Doesn't sound like one, but you're going to get burnt if you try and join and make money. So word of warning. Number 3, ICO scams. Initial coin offerings are a great way to raise lots of money for a product or service, with completely avoiding all the legalities around fundraising, venture capital, and so on. Since this is so easy to raise money, there are a lot of companies out there offering a non-existent product or service, all in exchange for some sweet Ethereum. One of the most notable ICO scams is Confido. They raised about $400,000 and completely vanished. The whole point of the ICO was they would develop a cryptocurrency that worked great with smart contracts. When they vanished, their website completely vanished, they completely went off social media and so on. And then they eventually came out and said, all in the name of legal issues, we can't actually develop our smart contract platform, and that was it. Now, there's been a lot of other coins out there that have actually developed smart contract platforms, so that's a complete bullshit reason as to why they couldn't do it. It was most definitely a scam. So they've just ran off with all these people's money, and there's been many other ICOs that are similar. So especially watch out for ICOs with actually no working product, a team that doesn't sound right. A lot of them will put up fake images of people, make up fake backgrounds, fake LinkedIn profiles, and so on, all just to get people to invest. Number 2, Manera Gold. Manera Gold first appeared in November 2017. The weird thing is, you see, it wasn't a fork of Monero, it wasn't based off Monero at all. It was simply an ERC20 smart token based off Ethereum, and that was it. So for a few months, this token was floating around, eventually got up to a $4 million market cap, which was massive. And then the creator of the smart contract exploited a buffer overflow, which essentially gave them billions and billions of free Manera Gold. And then they took all this Manera Gold, went on all the exchanges and completely sold it all, completely tanking the price and wiping it out. So a coin that on absolutely nothing, just with Monero in the name, managed to make the scammer crap loads of money, and people just brought it up and lapped it up. So definitely do your research on coins. Number 1, BitConnect. BitConnect is one of the prominent scams in the cryptocurrency world that has just passed. They promised a 480% return in a year. All you had to do was simply take Bitcoin, buy their BitConnect coin, and that was it. Then they would return their profits in their BitConnect coin to you. Sounds simple, right? Not only this, they had a really strong referral program. If you referred people to them, they would pay you a lot of money. So as a result, a lot of YouTubers shield them, a lot of people on social media shield them, and so on. It was just nuts. So because of this, BitConnect was able to sustain themselves for a few months. And as a result, people who were in on it earlier started thinking it was legit. Well, they were all wrong. It was a complete Ponzi pyramid scam. Eventually had to all come crashing down. There's no way you can promise 480% return a year, especially in January and February when the cryptocurrency market crashed pretty hard. So as a result, they pretty much liquidated, gave users back some money for their BitConnect, but people lost a lot of money. It was crazy. And there's been quite a few prominent cryptocurrency YouTubers who promoted this, who have since disappeared from the YouTube platform, or legal action is being taken against them because it was quite obvious that BitConnect was a scam. It was way too good to be true, so it just couldn't be true.